Welcome to Raw, real, authentic women, unapologetically from the heart.
Join us as we unpack the stories that make us human. This is Raw.
Deal.
When you think you've surrendered, surrender more.
The only way you can get better is if you actually go deeper within yourself, and that's hard.
Grief is just the price of love.
I believe in an energy of God, an energy of everything is divine.
Vulnerability is not weakness.
The permission is not worrying about what the inner circle thinks.
You see, love liberates. It doesn't bind.
I forgot this was... So I took a whole swig. And I'm like, wow, this is a tea.
I love it. Captain Morgan's Black Spiced Rum. It is tasty. Hair on your chest?
Woo!
It's so smooth.
Remember how I felt about the whiskey you'd made me try in Ireland? I was like,
Well, when you're not expecting it, it's kind of a shock.
you did pour it in.
I do. It's like, what the hell?
I love it. I love
Okay.
it.
Well, cheers, ladies. Merry
Cheers,
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers, Merry Christmas.
Solange, as the Irish would say.
That's right. Take me back, Tina. Take me back.
I actually took my son back yesterday. We were watching, you know how they put those videos together? Like iPhoto puts like videos together, like albums.
Oh,
and then you
yeah,
play them
yeah,
back.
absolutely.
We had one of Ireland. It was
I know.
so cool.
I love it.
was so freaking
Can you believe
cool.
how honestly time flies?
I know, that was March.
That was insane.
That was insane. And we're in December now.
Right?
Yeah.
We're almost at our 1 year.
I know.
For doing the
almost.
podcast, right?
That's right. Almost.
Yeah.
I
So
can't wait.
in prep for that,
Yes.
you've put together quite an interesting podcast.
Well, okay. So this is our first video podcast. I didn't even think that exists.
so
Does that exist?
hold on. Get the paparazzi out. I'm
Oh,
so
yeah,
excited for
yes.
this moment.
So we are dressed in our character, metropolitan
Hold on.
chic.
Come on.
Yeah, yes. There we go. Lovely. And then there is the gypsy boho with the earrings.
Gypsy boho. We did say you kind of looked like one of Santa's helpers
And
this
Santa's
morning.
helper. Yes, I'm channeling my inner elf.
It's so cute. So cute.
And we're doing kind of a cross between Oprah's favorite things and
Who I love.
yes, and Bob and Doug McKenzie's 12 Days of Christmas. Although we don't have beer, we have spiced Captain Morgan rum,
That's right.
black spiced rum, which I forgot was actually in here. I thought it was still my tea. And so I took a nice big swig, and now I'm feeling a little not with it more than normal, right?
I love this. Get her some more, Jason.
Yeah.
Get her some more.
You guys can polish off that bottle if you want.
No,
Oh.
it's okay. It's okay.
There's only like
Yeah.
2 more shots in there.
Right.
So we're going to share our 12 things. And so the idea was we wanted people to start to actually see the faces behind the voices, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
and experience us in a different way.
They're going to realize that my best shot is the selfie. So I don't know
Whatever.
how I feel about this.
That's not
but
true. You know,
I'm
that's
joking.
not self-deprecation.
Although I
is
do
not allowed on
love,
this.
I do love a good selfie, don't I?
Yes. You're the queen of freaking
Have
good
you figured
selfies.
out yet what my good
All
side is?
I know now is what my good side is. so whenever I take a selfie with my son, I'm always like, George, you need to get on the other side. He's like, oh, Mom.
You're welcome, Tina. You're welcome.
Thank you. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to sing the 12 Days of Christmas. And as we sing the 12 Days of Christmas, we're going to present the things that we love to for ourselves or we love to give as gifts.
Absolutely.
Okay? And we'll start with the first day of Christmas. And we'll start with you, Lacie. So...
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me this incredible kimono.
Oh.
So, you did say represent yourself. I
Yeah.
actually picked this up a couple weeks ago.
That's beautiful.
Isn't it gorgeous?
That is
And this
gorgeous.
is handmade from a lady that is in Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to sit down now because I don't know what to do because there's a microphone and a video going. So her company is called Lost in Layers.
Okay.
What a fantastic human. We instantly connected. This was on the mannequin and I thought, that is screaming my name. I do love layering. So
Yeah.
quite often you see me, whether you're on this podcast, I'm often in layers. And so it spoke to me. And then her name is Lindsay and she's a fantastic young entrepreneur. Immediately she said, this was my passion and my side hustle. And now it's turned into a real grown-up business, she said. And I
Yeah.
loved the way she put that. And so she also said, look, I want to have every woman feel beautiful. And kimonos are great on every single body. And that's what she said is, I want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to feel bold and beautiful and luxurious in these kimonos. And I think she's done a fantastic job.
Well, you look amazing. So where can they find her?
Yeah, so actually this weekend coming up, I'm not sure how quickly we're posting this, but she's at Market Collective in Calgary. It's a Christmas fair. I think you said you were talking about going there. But you can get her on Instagram at Lost in Layers.
Okay.
Yeah, and her name's Lindsay. And once you see all the kimonos and different pieces that she has, they're absolutely gorgeous.
Awesome. Well, it looks really gorgeous on you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. So on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. This is one of my favorite blankets. I have a few of these now. I've accumulated them. This is by a company called Heartprint Threads, and if you look at it, it's pretty big, but it's also double face. So when you turn it around, this is sort of my favorite side.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
And they're actually, the story behind these guys, this couple is they're based out of Alberta, out of Edmonton, and they you can find the blankets pretty much in quite a few stores if you go online to heartthreadprints.com. The story behind this is that they are sourced from all over the world. The actual materials are sourced from all over where the actual wool, etc., comes from.
Oh,
so they're
fantastic.
sustainably sourced. And the other beautiful part about Heartprint Threads is for every blanket that you buy, one goes to somebody in need.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful. They also take fantastic photos. So you can follow them on Heartprint Threads on Instagram.
Awesome.
And or you can buy their stuff online at heartprintthreads.com. And I just want to make sure I get that right. Yes, it is heartprintthreads.com. They also sold at The Heart in Bragg Creek, which is a yoga studio and also has some amazing local fare there.
Absolutely.
And so you'll find their blankets there as well. And they are super, super freaking warm.
I love a good blanket.
Oh, and they're just beautiful. They're just beautiful, and I love the story behind it, that you can get one and one goes to somebody in need.
It's so great when you have something that you can give as a gift and there's some meaning behind it, and also gives as a gift to somebody else.
That's right.
Without even really knowing it.
And so and they're Alberta based. This is an Alberta based company.
Awesome.
So that's what I love.
Yeah.
All right, next.
It's not going to go with my outfit, and you know how, sorry, we forgot to sing. Tina, you're the singer. Can you sing me into this?
Okay, awesome, on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me
this awesome hat. So if I am more casual, and it's funny because you look at my pictures and you're like, I know that hat because I wore them a lot when we went to Ireland.
Yes.
So you can definitely find me in a toque, is what we say in Canada. And so I picked this one up from Buttons and Beans Company. Again, they're an Alberta-based company. You can find them at www.buttonsandbeansco.ca. And they have the best patterns. And I love something fun. Anything about me is I'm generally all black on black on black. With the exception of accessories.
Yes.
Right?
That's
accessories
true.
Never let me down. That's how I do. So I'll throw this on. It might not necessarily go
I love
with
it.
my outfit.
You're looking more like me now.
But I'm channeling my inner Tina.
You're looking really
boho. And they have these for all ages, like even just the little baby ones, and like there's all different colors and great styles. They do mittens and accessories that go along with it. And I'm a huge fan of their product.
Awesome. Thank you.
Does my hair look okay?
Yes, it does. So on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So these are called Bitchin' Beads. So it's a
That's right, people. Bitchin' Beads.
Bitchin' Beads. It's a mother-daughter duo. And their work is phenomenal. This was actually given to me. This is hand-blown, right? This was given to me by one of the beautiful ladies that I coach, and it takes the heat of your body, so it kind of heats up the glass. They're really, really fantastic, and they do some incredible things. Like right now, they're doing a memorial series. They don't advertise it. It's something that you can reach out to them for. And a memorial series is that you put your loved one's ashes and they blow it into the into the actual heartbeat itself.
That's nice.
They're an incredible mom-daughter duo. They're just phenomenally amazing. Their energy is incredible. They are relaunching their brand to it'll be BB, I believe, is what it's going to be on Facebook, because Facebook doesn't like the word bitchin'.
Bitchin'.
Yeah, so
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Wow.
I met Angie the other night, and she is just like her craftsmanship is incredible.
Yeah.
She took this and just polished it, updated. Like she like looked at it and she goes, "Oh no, I'll do that for you quickly," and she's updated it for me, and it was just it was amazing. And her daughter Jade. And so it's Bitchin' Beads, BITCHINBEADS, bitchinbeads.ca. They work out of Calgary, and their website, you can either purchase on their website and pick it up from their studio, or they'll ship to you.
So I actually went to their house. So I don't know if they're still there.
It's still in their house.
Yeah. So I got to do a tour. There's a bunch of like hockey moms that decided to go.
Yeah.
And so they live in my community, and I went, and it's fantastic what they do. There's all kinds of
they have
bracelets
rings
and earrings,
bracelets,
like everything, and it's such an incredible gift. I love when there's one-off pieces that you give to people.
Yeah.
So absolutely, I could have brought my bracelet had I known that was one of your top things. But yes,
I love
it's
giving
fantastic.
these as gifts as well. And they have she has the smaller hearts that I like to give out, and she does these amazing sterling silver chains. And I think they're like, I'm gonna lie now, maybe $30 or $35, which is like, super affordable, right?
Gorgeous piece.
Yeah, if you're going to get one of these from me and you didn't get a chain, make sure you order the chain from Bitchin' Beads.
Do they do this all at home?
Yeah, they do this all in their home. And you see how fast she works, but her craftsmanship is unbelievable.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's unbelievable.
Yes.
All right, on the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
This is always on my list,
Yes.
and they are Lululemons.
Oh, right.
I can stand up and show you how great my ass looks, or you can just imagine it for yourself. But listen, Lululemons every day. I am in a Lululemon. That is my go-to style, and it's on every Christmas list I have, and I did a little inventory. It's a bit aggressive.
Oh.
In the high-rise black standard, like, I have 15. I have 15 of them. So people are always wondering, like, do you wear the same pants every day? I'm like, no.
Because that would be gross.
Right?
Yeah.
So I am starting to realize that this could be more of an obsession and a problem.
I think it may be a problem. Yes.
I'd like it to speak to the fact that I love a good Lulu. Yeah, so I know that that's very common for people to find, but this is who I am, people.
Yes.
This
And
is who
they
I
are
am.
actually great to give, especially the men in your life. Like
Ooh,
one
Lulus
year
look great
I went
on a man.
overboard and I bought sort of all the men in my life some Lulu stuff.
Yeah.
Right. And they loved it. They all loved it. So,
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
it's super
Lulu's
comfortable.
sweatpants are awesome.
Yeah.
Right?
And men
It's too
look
bad they cost
amazing.
$80. But
Well,
Yeah.
this is why
pretty
they're
amazing.
a gift.
Yeah, that's why they're a
right?
gift. Yeah. And you guys look great in them. So.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to kick you out of my house if you show up in Lulu's.
No. All right. What day were we on? 3?
Yeah.
On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So, for those of you who don't know, I am a poet and I am a rhymer, and I usually am pretty inspired, especially by local poets. One of my favorite Canadian poets, Rupi Kaur, and her Milk and Honey series is probably one of my favorite books to give away. It was given to me as a gift by somebody very special, a good friend of mine out of New York. And ever since then, I've devoured Rupi's stuff on Instagram. So Rupi Kaur got her fame, pretty much her fame, as an Insta poet. And yes, that is a thing.
Yeah.
Insta poets are a thing. And so if you haven't gotten her book yet, she's got another one that's come out as well that's brilliant. But this was her first, I believe. I could be wrong on that. But it's a beautiful book of poems. Really speaks to some of the things that we're going through as a culture, as a humanity today, especially around love.
Yeah.
And really inspiring. So you can get these at Chapters online.
Yeah.
And you can follow her on Instagram at Rupi Kaur. So perfect. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
I got asked the other day, what is the magic that keeps me looking so youthful? I have to give listen, it takes a little work.
Okay.
I know I don't quite wake up looking like this. However,
What?
right? Shocking, I know.
Shocked. Shocked.
And I don't really have many people that can verify that in my life right now, so you're just going to have to trust me on it.
You. Yeah.
But listen, actually, it was my Nana. When I was younger, she was adamant that you take care of your face. And you've met my Nana.
Yes.
For 84, she looks good.
phenomenal.
And so her secret was never a secret. She said to people, if you're going to invest in anything, you invest in your face and your skincare products.
Yes.
And so right at a young age, I did that. And so I've been really lucky. My dermatologist is Dr. Devani, and he works out of the Institute for Skin Advancement out of Calgary. And so you can find them at DermDocs with an S, YYC. And so my favorite product thing, Harry, is out of the US. It's Zoe Skin. And so I'm showing everybody that this is all the products I use. Now, I didn't bring them all because I'd need a small suitcase.
Okay.
But there is method to my madness. I apply about 5 different potions, if you will, for various reasons for my skin. And literally, I actually can't start my day or end my day without doing that. I think it's a fantastic ritual. It keeps me feeling confident. And yeah, I absolutely love their product. And Dr. Devani is one of those doctors that, really cares about you and suggests things that are best for you. And so I say, go to that group. They're fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. So on the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So this is one of my favorite honeys. In fact, I really struggle giving these away as gifts, but I do. People don't usually get the big jars. I give them the little mini ones and keep the big ones for me.
For yourself.
So this is drizzle, and it's raw honey. It's actually comes from bee farmers in Canada, and it's produced here, and it is sustainably sourced, and it's a gourmet honey. It's raw honey. And the great part of this is that it has all the healthy enzymes and vitamins and minerals that you need. And it, like I said, it's sourced by local beekeepers. Now, you can find this at a lot of stores. You can get it from...
Are you talking like outside a commercial? Because that's probably the first time I've seen drizzle, which also means I haven't got it as a gift.
Right. Hint, hint.
Faux drizzle.
Faux drizzle.
Faux drizzle. That's awesome.
You can get them at Made.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
You can get them at some of the coffee stores, like local coffee shops, like Rosso, we'll talk about that in a bit, sells these as well. I haven't seen them in a supermarket yet.
Yeah, it's probably a bit more specialized, right? But Made, I have a Made by my house.
And they do have a website. It's www.drizzlehoney.com. And you could probably see where they're located on there. Yeah, but it is divine.
So what are you putting that honey on?
Oh my gosh, I just eat it like peanut
butter.
Don't
go there.
Yeah, don't go there. I just eat it like peanut butter, really. Like I just spoon.
Does that?
Oh my God, it's delicious.
No, I know.
It's
Listen,
delicious.
I have zero.
But I
judgment.
put it in my tea and tea.
Hot toddies. Do you guys make
hot toddies? Oh my gosh, yes. This would be divine on hot toddies, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a really good spice place down in Inglewood, and they have a mulling spice.
Oh.
The mulling spices for hot toddies are unbelievable.
Really good.
Oh my God, they're so tasty.
All right.
I think that was day 5, by the way.
No, this is now day 5.
This is day 5?
Yeah, because we're doing both,
I thought you
right?
doubled up on day.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Listen, we've talked a lot about essential oils in our life, and so I want to tell you about the go-to. For me, if we talk to anybody in my family, it'd be different, but my favorite collection to date and is constantly in my home office.
Yes.
And I actually hide this box because I want it all to myself, is the yoga collection. So it's a 3 collection. It comes with 3 5-ml bottles. And if I have them ready, they're Anchor, Align, and Arise. They're beautiful scents. They really help from an emotional stability perspective, which when I'm in my home office, I need it from time to time.
Because of Thor,
a
right?
lot of people often... Yeah. Yes, Thor drives me crazy, who's my 6-pound Morkie.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other story. So lots of people say, they just want to get started with putting something in their diffuser. And I say you cannot go wrong with the yoga collection from doTERRA.
Right. And to add to that, given it's one of my favorite things too, my favorite oil is the wild orange. And I put this in my water. I diffuse this. I breathe it in, my hands, etc. I even used it to make some of the cookies that are in my next favorite thing. So instead of orange rind and grating an orange rind, given this comes purely from the orange rind from source, I use this.
Oh, so I can't wait to taste it.
Yes. So that's my on the 5th day of Christmas favorite thing.
Awesome.
So on the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
I, again, love accessories. I see a pattern here. You definitely can see the Cosmo side of the table of the things that are important to me.
Yeah.
Listen, me and both my kids wear glasses, and so that can be an expensive thing for families.
Yeah.
And I found this incredible eyeglass place in Kensington in Calgary called Bailey Nelson. So I'm going to put them on. I actually ended up buying a few pairs, and here's why.
Of course she did.
Yes, but you know what? They do their frames, and they're beautiful, on trend, on point, and it's hard to please a 15 and 17-year-old with glasses. And my whole family found glasses while we were there, and they were $145, including the lenses.
No way.
Yes, you guys. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And so I know how hard it is. Not many people have eye coverage on their benefits or don't have benefits as an entrepreneur. And so I really, really loved what they do. They've got a ton of great options, and they're really priced well for families. So I wanted to highlight Bailey Nelson in Kensington, Calgary.
Awesome. So on the 5th, right? We're on the 5th?
We're on the 6th.
6th on the 6th day of Christmas.
this is
my
going
true
well.
love gave to
Worst
me.
producer
What
ever.
is on
I don't know.
in this stupid
Right?
Okay. We don't want to go for... Well, let's do Rosso. So Rosso is... some of you may know I'm a bit of a coffee snob. And so I love my local sustainably sourced coffee. Rosso is one of them. There's a great story about Rosso. They're a Calgary-based company. They pretty much reinvented the way you source coffee and sort of the whole distribution channel around that. My favorite blend I drank, but this is one that they have right now, which is amazing. It's called the Olga Beltran, and it's what has it got in it? It's got orange, plum, and green apple.
Yumma.
Delicious. So you can find Rosso in different parts of the city in Calgary. You can also check them out online at rossocoffeeroasters.com. Another shout out to a local roastery is Moose Mountain Coffee, and I think you can follow them on Instagram and they're out of Bray Creek, and they're
I
also
love good coffee.
A great coffee, as well. So all sustainably sourced, sustainably made, and just a great experience.
How's their espresso bean?
Delicious, and they do this
That's
cold
the tough
brew
one.
now too.
Yeah.
Oh, cold brew is
Yeah.
so
Their cold
good.
brew
Espresso's
is
awesome.
probably the best cold
Yeah.
brew. Like Starbucks has tried to do a cold brew, and I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, me too.
But their cold brew is really delicious. So
Yeah, I actually did a team building tasting at Rosso.
Oh,
it was
really?
fantastic.
Yeah.
They really walk you through the process.
Yeah,
and
and
I
they-
love good coffee, but I didn't really appreciate all that goes into it.
Yeah.
And so they're a fantastic place if you want to
they,
grab
they
some
make
friends or a team.
they make great energy balls too.
Oh.
So and they these big ass energy balls too. They're really really good. Really good.
Nice.
So on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
When you have the year like I have, the only way to
Whoa.
get through it is throw on your boxing gloves and hit shit. So you've heard me say this before.
Yeah.
Fight Club meets nightclub is literally what
That's so true, right? Yeah.
Rumble boxing people, if you got to get your butts to Calgary and get into a class, if you love high energy, cathartic release, there's loud music going on, it's a party and there's a ton of calories being burnt. If you
Yeah.
don't walk out there sweating,
Yeah.
you've done something wrong. But they are fantastic. First of all, every single one of their trainers and motivators is so inspiring for all fitness levels. You know, I've had some girlfriends that are nervous about how much, it's a lot of work going in, but there's a way to modify this, and it's fit for everybody. And it's personally changed my daughter's life in the last year. So I got her literally December 11th last year was the first time I brought her to a Rumble boxing studio in Calgary. And now she works there and she's training all the time and her confidence has come up. And she's a fantastic representation of how a mother-daughter can really connect and also do something great and have fun and, work out. So I'm a huge, I'm a huge Rumble boxing fan.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Sport brings so much structure to your life too, right?
It does.
It's
Discipline.
so
Yeah, discipline, exactly.
Yeah. And the wonderful chemicals that it generates for your brain are
Yes.
exactly what you need, right?
Yeah.
So dopamine,
That's right.
serotonin,
Yeah, actually, when I got laid off, the first thing I did is I went straight to a Rumble class.
Yeah.
And I hit that bag so good and
Yeah.
cried after, and it felt the best release I've ever had.
That's
and they were so
awesome.
supportive during
Yeah.
it, right? Like it's really been a great space for me and my daughter, and so I'm a huge
Fan.
fan.
Awesome. So we were on 7th. Yeah. So on the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So given that I am the boho gypsy person that I am, and the stuff that I love the most and I love to give the most are gems. And so these are crystals and stones. This is from the gem store in Canmore. I love it because it's in the shape of a heart. This is to help sort of ground and balance you. And I give these to my clients that I coach, male or female. And it's just to help remind them to be thoughtful and present.
I feel like bending over. I still have mine in my bag. I pull it out often. Yes.
So
it's one of the greatest gifts that you gave me for sure. I love it.
This is called snowball obsidian. I think it is snowball obsidian. It's really, really pretty, and I have them sort of all over my house. I love giving them as gifts. The other thing I give now en masse is a company that I've partnered with. They are called Origin, and they produce something called the Thinking Egg. So I'm going to open this up and show you what it looks like on the inside. They were a Kickstarter campaign that was trying to raise $10,000. They ended up raising over $100,000.
Good for them.
And this is all about being mindful. These are the thinking eggs, and they I hand these out and give them out and tell the story behind this. But it's really, you put it in your pocket. They're made out of 4 different elements. They're Vancouver and San Francisco based company, and they're a startup, and this is to help you remain mindful. So you put in your pocket and it helps you remember to be present and mindful. So you can find them on Origin, ORIJN.com or thethinkingegg.com. And yeah, I love giving these out. So that's my 7th day of Christmas stuff.
I love it.
Yes.
Well, my next Christmas is a little delayed, so I'm going to have to skip around my list, but no problem. So what are we on?
No, 8th day. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Okay, we're back to beauty. Shocker. So, I'm high maintenance. Actually, as I go through this list, I realize,
Are you having an aha moment?
I am having a humbling aha moment, which will end when I walk out of here. It won't matter for me. But listen, the other thing too is I figured out quickly that I'm very sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin. And so makeup was a really hard thing for me to actually, I didn't, believe it or not, start wearing makeup until around the time that I had kids because I couldn't find any. I'm super allergic to fragrance and preservatives. And so I actually had an experience where I wore a certain product. I'm not going to call them right out, but very well known. I went in and did a makeup thing when I was 18 and my face exploded the next day from all of the parabens and fragrance and everything in it. And so it's taken me a while to find it. And so I want to speak to the woman or the man out there that's looking for that really more natural thing. Benefit makeup is my go-to base makeup. It's all natural products. And then the big one for me is lipstick. So I actually couldn't wear any lipstick until most recently. And this company is called Bite Beauty, and it's all natural. So it's based out of food products, plant-based products, and so there's no parabens, no fragrance, no anything. And so I finally get to wear lipstick.
That's
which is a
awesome.
big deal for me.
Yeah.
Because if I had put any lipstick on before they'd blister, actually you've seen kind of some reactions from things I have. And so, yeah, I want you to know, and this is actually now available at Sephora.
Oh.
And so it used to be online, and now they're bringing it in, and I love that. I mean, yeah, Sephora is a big company, but it's nice to see that they're really encouraging that natural beauty and natural product. So bitebeauty.com, and you can go to Sephora to get that, and I have all kind of my favorites here, and this is like new for me because I haven't been able to wear this stuff.
See,
so
I don't wear lipstick because I eat it. So
What?
it never stays on my lips. So I just wear lip gloss. So
But their lip glosses are even good. And
Yeah.
so, I just want to know, like, maybe give them a try.
I will.
Well, and if you
wear
eat it, it's not going to
Origin,
hurt
so
you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, this was where I could actually put them on my lips, and it's
Well, it was the same with chapstick when I was a kid. I couldn't believe that you couldn't eat it, right?
If you're gonna eat it, Vanessa found a really good one, and it's Barks root beer flavored.
Oh.
And I could seriously take a bite out of that.
Like-
I bet you
it
could.
smells like root beer.
Like like Burt's Bees bark root beer?
No, it's something
Okay.
different, but the same idea. For
All
sure.
right. So what day was that? 8th. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Like what? Okay.
Vicky.
So this is called The Seven Virtues, and if you haven't read her book, The Seven Virtues of a Philosopher Queen, I strongly recommend that you do. She was sponsored by, she was on Dragon's Den, and she's out of Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
But she makes these beautiful fragrances, and they're sustainably sourced from poppy farmers in Afghanistan. And there's a
wow.
beautiful story behind this.
Can I smell it while you're doing
Yeah, I received this as a Christmas gift in a Christmas bag.
I love it.
But I love her, and I've been following her story for a while now. I've read a book. She's
You
just
don't mind, do you?
no,
I'm
go
having
for
a moment
it.
here,
Have a
people.
moment, yeah. And it's just her story is beautiful, and so if you haven't, Seven Virtues. Whenever you buy something like this, you're supporting a female or male farmer in Afghanistan.
I know what's on my Christmas list all of a sudden. That's beautiful.
It is, and
It
she's got
really smells
multiple.
incredible.
Yeah, she's got multiple fragrances. So
That's awesome.
yeah, and it's all natural. Hey, there's no perfumes or anything in here.
Okay.
Yeah. So on the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Is it my 9th one already?
Yeah.
Holy cow. You know what? I'm going to do something different. I thought about this. Jason, you're going to hate this as a producer, but I'm making a phone call to somebody who is my absolute favorite podcaster outside of you, Tina.
Of course.
Can
And just
you
happens
guess
to also be Greek.
who is on the phone?
It is Mr. Dimitri. Lacie, what's up?
Dimitri, I'm so excited. Tina and I are recording our 12 favorite things at Christmas, and you just happen to be one of mine.
If I'm not a number one, I'm okay. I'll take 5 golden rings.
Okay, 5 golden rings.
And a
No,
beer.
listen, one.
Thank you.
Right? Well, listen, I had to mention one of my favorite things is doing this podcast and some of the guests that we've had on here. And Dimitri, you and Mitch, I'm going to hear about this from Mitch, by the way. But let's be honest, you and I had a special connection right up front. And so one of my favorite podcasts was how vulnerable we got and the conversation we had. And I absolutely loved that you participated with us. So I wanted to say thank you and tell everybody how that they can find your podcast, because more people need to listen to your podcast, Dimitri.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, I appreciate that, Lacie. And it was a lot of fun. I'll tell you, with Mitch and I, we can't wait to come back. I know that we're trying to coordinate, but don't feel bad for Mitch, because that guy, if he knew how to return calls. I mean, number one, he's not even good on our podcast, so I don't know if he's going to be good on yours anyways.
I love it.
You really picked the right person.
I know that. I know that.
We had a lot of fun. You girls have such a wicked, wicked show. Actually, I'm just sitting with my friend Dave right now. We just went for a coffee, and I was telling him about it, how it's just the topics you discuss, and it's very unconventional. You do actually go raw. It's wicked. So I can't wait to be back. Our podcast, Real Locker Room Talk, you can find it on Podbean, just like yourselves. We do have a website, reallockerroomtalk.com. The Podbean site is reallockerroomtalk.podbean.com. And, of course, I encourage anyone who's a sports fan or has an opinion to join the Facebook page and social media, and that's at Mitch and Dimitri.
I love it. Thank you so much. I really put you on the spot, and I certainly can't say you're my favorite Greek, but I definitely can say you're my favorite
that. That's
podcast.
correct. That is correct.
That's okay. I'm going to win that spot. That's my 2019 goal.
Bring it. I'm okay with
No,
that.
it's not. It's not even possible. It's kind of like Henry's 100-yard
You better watch
touchdown.
out.
So.
I'm coming.
Awesome. Dimitri, we can't wait to see you, Mitch back in the studio. Thank you
Yes.
so much for being a part of this. You are one of my favorite things.
Oh, you ladies are the best. I love the both of you so much. And yeah, all the best of success.
Happy holidays. Goodbye.
Okay, yeah, take care.
Bye. Awesome.
I had to include them.
Yeah.
Like, we had such a fantastic
You're so
time,
blessed to
right?
have so many Greek people in your life. I'm just saying.
I am. I absolutely am. And listen, Mitch is going to complain. So can you just give me a sec, Mitch? I love you too. Yes, you're fine. Grew up together. I'll talk to you later.
You're doing things.
See,
and
high
that's
maintenance
great.
Yeah,
friends that are high maintenance.
Doing
Like,
things.
yeah.
Doing things.
So what day was that? Was that 8? Okay, on my 8. On,
No,
was it 8
that
or
was
9?
8.
Oh, that
We're on
was
9 now.
9.
We're on 9.
That's right.
Oh, you on 9 or am I on 9?
Listen, we fucked this all up. So
that's-
let's go for 9.
On the
you're
9th.
both on 9.
We switched.
Ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So this was given to me a while back. This is Stress Case, and I'm a stress case. This is a wonderful human being, this beautiful lady out of Edmonton, who puts these things together. And I got given it. I did some work with the Calgary Mental Health Association. It's an area that I'm really passionate about, and these get given to folks that come to the wellness center. You can also give them out as gifts, and they're just these beautiful care packages. The stuff that she puts on it is amazing. Like this one is, smooth transition tea. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
That's
and
awesome.
she has this
We
is
could brand one of those boxes ourselves.
I know. It's like this one is ketchup and mustard soak.
Oh,
right?
nice.
And so there's it's like this beautiful care packages, and this is sort of again, Barefoot Venus. This is a lip balm, which is a local company as well. And then there's some, soap in here, handmade oatmeal, honey, and almond by Alberta Natural Products.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Right, and so she puts these together. They're great Christmas gifts. They're great gifts for people that maybe you've got somebody that's just had a baby, or somebody who's just gotten laid off, or
living life.
Yeah, or
'cause
living
on a
life.
day-to-day.
And so I really encourage you to go to Stress Case, STRESS Case, CASE.ca, and support this amazing woman.
That's awesome. I
putting
love
these
that
things
idea.
Together. Yeah,
Don't be shocked, people, if you see that in your stocking.
Yeah, they are incredible. So
awesome.
Right.
Okay, so on my 9th day,
yes,
my true love gave to me. Listen, we cannot talk about some of my favorite things without like the people who make me look like this.
Okay.
Hair.
Hair.
I love my hair. And I've been going to the same salon, Edges Salon and Spa in Northwest Calgary. It's a luxurious but really amazing place. Mike and Lena are the owners, and they make sure from the time you walk in until the time you leave that, you feel very well taken care of, very special in those moments. And I'll tell you what, I've had more time going through some therapy in that chair than I actually have with my therapist. And so Shauna Dubord, I love you. I think we've been together 8 years, because literally it's a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't trust many people with my hair, and I wouldn't cheat on you, Shauna. I promise I wouldn't cheat on you. I absolutely, it's like family when I go into the salon. And so I do think that it's, so important that we take care, whether it's from a vanity perspective, just taking time out to actually care for yourself and be surrounded by amazing people.
Yeah.
I love going to that salon.
Yeah.
That's part of who I am.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. I think you do have to take care of yourself.
Totally.
Right? So
Totally.
and I love my stylist is amazing, and she's heard a lot.
Right?
she's had me cry in her chair.
Yeah.
But she always makes me look good when I leave. So even though like my mascara is running, etc., I look like amazing when I leave her chair. So
I actually say like it's a confidence chair.
Yeah.
And you're right. There's times that I've really had like an emotional breakdown, but I
Yeah.
always feel so much better when I leave.
Totally.
And I just have to say, like, they've put on a ton of opportunities for little packages. So
Yeah.
for somebody in your life that you just want to do a hair care or a little package salon, they've put together these really greatly decorated, prepackaged things. So, I'm holding up product that would be meaningful for me.
Yeah.
If anybody cares. So Redken's my go-to product, but they have some really great hair care and body products there.
Perfect. So what day were we on? 10? 9. 10. We're on 10. So on the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. So these, because, being a naturalized, is that right? A naturalized Canadian?
A naturalized.
Oh, you were not born here.
No, I was not born here. So is that a naturalized Canadian? Yeah. Being
I think so.
We're just going to give it to you.
Naturalized Canadian. I take every opportunity to promote my country.
Yeah.
And these are actually made here in Canada. No kidding.
Yeah, right? I love it.
They're 100% wool, and they are just absolutely amazing. Super, super warm. Sustainably sourced again. Handmade. And you can hand wash them. And I think you can find them pretty much anywhere. I don't actually know who makes them, but I know where you can find them. It's a little store on 17th Avenue called, and I just had a brain. I'll have to come back to you on that one.
Which is great.
What is in that rum?
Listen,
Bloody
people,
hell.
just search 17th Ave in Calgary. You'll find them sometime.
It's a little store that has all of these like things for your home.
I love it.
Okay, it'll come back to me. I'll have to maybe post it on our Instagram. It may not come back to me. But this is what I love.
Listen, we're live here, baby.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
no,
Is
actually,
it
not
between like 7th and 8th Street?
Yes.
Fuck, I know the one you're talking
I
about.
know. And it's like...
It's not like Rubaiyat or anything,
No,
is it?
no. But it's close to there.
Okay.
Okay. On the 11th day of Christmas.
I'm so excited.
My true love gave to me. Yeah.
Okay, listen. I love food. I had to embed some food on here. So, yes, listen, I went to the Italian Center shop in Calgary.
Oh, dear.
It is like it's an event for me.
Oh, my God. I can't go there. It's just it's bad.
Listen,
It's bad.
everything from charcuterie to pasta and meatballs.
Yeah, no, it's
Listen, take me back to Italy.
Yeah.
There's got to be some Italian in me.
There must be.
There must be, like deep, deep back there. And if there's not, I'm going to figure it out. But I brought in some.
I want to go there, but I'm not. I'm not. I'm going to be good. Be good, Tina. Be good. Okay.
Is
You
there
don't-
an
you don't wanna
Italian
go
dating
there.
app? Is that what we're...
You don't want to go there to get some Italian in you?
Yeah, I just see you went there. I'm glad you went there. I didn't go there. Okay, keep going.
Oh yeah, since when are we PG?
I'm just saying.
It is Christmas. In the Christmas spirit,
Yeah.
I wanted to bring some food. And listen, this is so not keto. It's so not what. It's so good. Who cares what it
You've
is?
got
people?
mascarpone cheese
I
there.
brought us a cannoli, almond Danish, and a Nutella croissant, people, from the bakery at the Italian Center shop.
Deal.
Yes, so let's dig in because, man, I've been waiting.
Okay.
Wait,
Let's
like-
dig in, and then I'll do my 11th day of Christmas. So on the
Awesome.
11th day of Christmas, I give everybody these little wonderful boxes of Greek traditional Christmas cookies that my son and I make. The Greek traditional Christmas cookies are kourabiedes and melomakarona. Kourabiedes.
Yep.
Kourabiedes are Greek almond shortbread, and it's divine. These are actually for Jason, but we're going to eat them.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, the melomakarona, are honey walnut cookies. So this is the honey walnut, the melomakarona, and this is the Greek shortbread, the kourabia.
Nice.
And
Dimitri, Mitch, eat that.
Yeah. And George and I make these every year. It's our tradition. It's something that was passed down to me by my mum and passed down to her by her mum. And that's what we do.
I love it. I think baking and making something yourself, and really it shows
Yeah.
it comes from the heart. We were talking about baking earlier, and I don't want to steal your thunder, so I'm just going to let you do all the baking in this relationship.
Man, European moms are the shit, aren't they?
Right?
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
So good.
I remember cooking till midnight and beyond with my mum every Christmas, every Easter. It's the same thing. We just don't. And she worked like 14-hour day, and we'd come home and we'd be like rolling and cooking until like some ungodly hour, right? And then we give it all away.
I
and
know.
it's like,
But I bet you it tastes so good.
they do. They taste really good.
I can't
All right.
wait.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Listen, I'm saving the big guns for this. If you really love me,
Yes.
two things are going to happen.
Oh, dear.
Well, one or the other. I
Brace yourself, Jason.
Yeah. Strap
Hold on a
in.
second. Hold on.
Oh, it's
This
coming out of a.
is
Oh
number
my
one
God.
Oh,
on
dear
my
God.
list.
Yeah, that's the smooth
We've
shit,
talked
right?
about this.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
specific.
I have never seen something that big in my entire life.
What? This is standard for me. Are you
It's 2
talking?
kilos of peanut butter. Jesus Christ.
Holy
so
cow.
For you that aren't looking at the vlog, this is not good for you, and I don't care. This is my number one go-to, which is Kraft.
Yeah.
Smooth,
Yeah.
25% less fat,
Boo.
peanut butter.
Well, at least she does the 25% less fat part, right?
You know, listen, I could care how much fat's in here. It just tastes that much fucking better.
Wow.
So
I didn't
bottoms
know,
up people. Listen.
Yeah, I really didn't know you could do that.
Hi. This
Okay.
is how we do it now. Depending on how much sex you're having in your life is really how much you're eating this. So,
okay.
I'm just gonna start now and see you in the new year.
Okay.
Oh, come on, that shit's good.
It is good.
So, like Jason's obviously getting laid. He barely took any.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't
do
not.
okay.
So, like, you'd say, is this a gift? If you gave me peanut butter, I know how much you love
That's
me.
the gift that keeps on giving.
That's right. And so I also want to, I said there's two things here.
Yeah, what is
my
the other
true
one? I'm
love-
scared.
Well, this is what happens if I am having sex. I don't eat as much peanut butter, so I'll take one or the other this year. Right? Come on. Drop the mic. That's why it's
Makes
like
my kombucha look like
kombucha. What? Oh, I love this. Come on,
okay.
it's favorite things, man.
No, it's seriously
Right.
like sex on the spoon. It's amazing.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Thank you, people. Like, this is so good. You need to join in.
But if you are conscious about, the sugar content in peanut butter, almond butter works just as well.
Okay, you do not want to get me. This is
Get
not like
out.
what will satisfy us to get through the year. This is our 12 favorite things. Do not mess with my peanut butter.
Well, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. If you want something that is close to alcohol but isn't, to help you cope with having to eat a whole bunch of peanut butter, kombucha is really good for you. It's got some great probiotic enzymes to help you digest the peanut butter you've just eaten.
I'm struggling to actually take what you're saying seriously, like, because the gift just keeps on giving in my mouth here. Like, it takes a little while.
And we keep going on this one.
Okay, hold on. I'm not
really
always.
Is there a party in your mouth?
There is.
Lacie?
Listen, it takes a while for that peanut butter to go away.
This is why doing a video one is bad, because I'm blushing right now. This is not good.
Oh,
Anyway,
boy.
on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. My son and I absolutely love kombucha. This is our favorite one, this brand, Stellar Kombucha. And you get this delicious rooibos and berry kombucha, which is divine. You also get it's a mojito
Ooh, now
flavored
you're speaking my language.
kombucha without the alcohol piece in it. And it's really, really good for you. It does have, actually, because it's fermented, it does kind of have a tinge, like minute smidgen of alcohol in it, so to speak.
Like just a little
just a minute
splash.
smidgen, yeah. But it's really good for you, and it's got some great enzymes to help you digest.
Love it.
So this is local, Alberta-based. Again, you can get it at Blush Lane. You can get it at one of my favorite health food stores called, oh my God, there she goes. One of my favorite health food stores called The Light Cellar in Bowness. The Light Cellar is phenomenal if you want to get educated on elixirs or anything like that. Go to The Light Cellar. Just amazing people, amazing brand, local, Bowness.
Love them.
And those are my 12 days.
Right?
How
And
about
are
you?
We done so. This peanut butter is calling my
Is
name.
it going down? Well, thank
Honestly,
you, everybody, for joining us on our 12 days of Christmas.
This is so great.
It didn't involve beer. And I have to say, my introduction to Bob and Doug McKenzie was the 12 days of Christmas. So that
And
was...
I still haven't watched it, and I'm true Canadian.
Oh, what? And I'm an imitation?
Well, we're trying to figure out what that word is. Didn't you?
It's naturalized.
Oh, naturalized.
I am naturalized.
So naturalized.
Yes.
Yeah, I still need to Google who that is.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
I got
this
some
is
homework
sad.
to
It's
do.
sad. That's sad. Isn't it sad? You
Yeah.
know who Bob and Doug McKenzie
Yeah,
is, right?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
They're
Right.
icons.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Let's dig in. All right. We're out.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for tuning in to Raw. Join us as we venture through raw topics by following us on Instagram at the RAWcast and on thetribalknowledgecollective.com.